Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, November 15th, 2021. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. More than 100 pounds of cassava was harvested on Monday, November 15th from the Department of Agriculture's orchard at Indian Castle. It is the first cassava crop to be reaped from the estate, a project which was initiated in April.
This morning we're here harvesting some cassava, some 4-month varieties. These varieties are the CM3306, which once planted properly should be ready within 4 months. If not, then they'll be ready within 6 months, a little longer. Here we have over an acre of cassava planted, and we have at least 8 different varieties. We have the Guyana Sweet, the Guyana Bitter, the green stem, and also the pink stem, along with some also 2 different 8-month varieties of cassava. We started this project a few months ago after the Easter season, and now we're here already harvesting some cassavas. These cassavas will be available for tomorrow for the agro-processing plant, where they'll be using for their cassava value added bread, which will be used every Friday for the general public who are interested in getting a more healthier bread when it comes to, instead of just the plain flour. Also, the general public can also place their orders if they want cassavas, and will harvest weekly, daily upon the request. Just contact myself or the agriculture department when you need accordingly cassavas at a very cheap price.
Ronald Banky King is the farm manager at the Indian Castle Orchard.
Also, for the Christmas season, we'll be harvesting some sorrel, which is coming in nicely. We have the white variety and also the 2 different types of red variety, the lighter red and the darker red, which will be our second harvesting of a different crop in the next couple of weeks for the Christmas season, and also a 3rd crop, which will be some passion fruit.
To place your orders for cassava, sorrel, and passion fruit, contact the Department of Agriculture's Marketing Division at 469-5521 extension 7602. The Christmas season is approaching, and Abattoir Division of the Department of Agriculture is urging the public to place their orders for its processed meat products. To ensure that requests are filled on time, the division is presently accepting orders.
Last year, we sold approximately 431 pounds. I think that was a record year for us. So what I do, I use that gauge 431 and increase maybe another 25% on it. So this year we're targeting 431 plus 25%, because you always have persons who doesn't order and they just walk in and need a help. So we're going to do some top up on it. For this Christmas though, apart from the smoked hams, we normally do smoked chickens, and these chickens are locally grown. So we do smoked ham, smoked chicken, smoked beef. The beef are normally deli sliced. This is a great product for like sandwiches or pastas, whatever you use it for. And also smoked pork ribs. These products, along with the other fresh products that we sell, the other fresh meats, beef, mutton, and various other products that we have available.
Manager Garfield Griffin wants to remind the public that the Abattoir Division's local meat products are always available for sale.
Not because we're pushing on a big promotion for Christmas. Throughout the year, if you come to the abattoir, hams are always available. With the pork also, we're now doing bacon. We have 2 types of bacon. We have a pork belly bacon and a pork loin bacon. This is something new that we just started. It's been catching on very well in some of the local hotels, which we're taking most of these products.
The deadline for placing your orders is December 13th, 2021. Call the Abattoir Division at 469-5521 extension 6520 or 669-2903 or 669-8726. There's a lot of money to be made in pig production, so says Rohan Claxton, Livestock Extension Officer with responsibility for production on the Madness Stock Farm. He made the comment while encouraging farmers on the island to use a different system for their pig farming. The Department of Agriculture is encouraging farmers to adopt new methods as well as invest in better pen construction, the new breeds that the department is making available, and to implement better sanitation and hygiene practices. According to Claxton, the department has introduced the landrace breed of pig and brought back the purebred Duroc pig. It is also in the process of constructing new pens for the pigs at the stock farm.
The landrace is very prolific. So far, our average litter size is 12. Survival, we have a 10% mortality rate, which means we lose about 2, 3 sometimes. We are presently constructing a new pig unit, which will have the necessary structure in place to save the piglets. We have a design for farrowing crates, and we're going to set up a proper managing program to wean the piglets them on time, and then we sell for distribution.
The Livestock Extension Officer also spoke of the cost-cutting feeding practices which have been introduced for the pig breeding program.
It's maybe once a week we collect what you call the byproducts of the agro-processing plant. The peelings from the mangoes, the cassava, the guavas, the five-finger, and we use them to feed the pigs. And that helps with the diet. They are high in protein also. Apart from giving the concentrates, which is almost 80% of what we do, we feed the concentrates, the sour ration, the pig grower. But to reduce costs, we also feed the spentops and the brewer's grain, which is a byproduct of the Carib brewery, and it's a waste product, but it's very high in crude protein to help with the growth and the performance of the pigs.
Claxton says in the past, pig farmers were deterred by the importation of pork from Brazil. However, with the changes that are being implemented, the Department of Agriculture is hoping to counter importation with quality pork and better prices. Still to come, Nevis Financial Services Conference to be held at Expo Dubai 2020. The details after this break.
Lord, please unshackle Mike from this gambling addiction.
No, Mike. You have no right to be here. You didn't call, and I didn't invite you.
So this is why you're trying to get rid of me?
Miss Williams, I think I should go, okay? I'll give you a call tomorrow.
No, not so fast, big man. Go.
Mike, stop it!
Welcome back. The Nevis Investment Promotion Agency is preparing to host the Nevis Financial Services Conference at Expo Dubai 2020. The event is slated for Tuesday, November 16th, 2021.
Nevis, an island of paradise within the Caribbean, has over 35 years of excellence in financial services. Our international financial services sector provides corporate and fiduciary services to a diverse range of international clients, corporations, trusts, foundations, insurance companies, and banks. Expanding opportunities for financial and estate planning is a noteworthy approach to secure financial wealth. Our financial experts are available to assist you on Tuesday, 16th November, from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. Gulf Standard Time at the Abu Dhabi Hall, Dubai Expo, or via our Zoom link at 6:30 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time. Meet our distinguished speakers, Honorable Mark Brantley, Premier and Minister of Finance in Nevis and Minister of Foreign Affairs in St. Kitts, Ms. Heidelin Sutton, Regulator of the Nevis International Financial Services Sector, Mr. Adhar Srivastava, CEO of the International Merchant Bank with years of experience in global trade finance and banking, Mr. Jonathan Gottman, partner at Nelson Mullins, who focuses on sophisticated wealth accumulation and preservation planning strategies, and Mr. Colin Dorr, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Nevis. Join us. Learn about our strong lucrative stability within our financial sector. Let us guide you on how to effectively implement sound corporate and financial investment decisions.
For more information, contact the Nevis Investment Promotion Agency at 869-469-0038 or 869-469-5521 extension 6582 or 6584. Send an email to info@investnevis.org or visit the website www.investnevis.org. The memories of those who lost their lives in the two world wars were honored on November 14th during the interdenominational service for Remembrance Day at the War Memorial in Charlestown. Due to the regulations currently in force to prevent community spread of COVID-19, all armed units and persons who were invited to represent their organizations attended the service.
Of the men of St. Kitts, Nevis, and Anguilla who gave their lives in the Great War of 1914 to 1918. Joseph Cephas, James Daniel, Arthur Dickinson, Donald Edwards, M.C., H.D. Edwards, D.S.O., John Foreman, Edmund Gordon, H. Herbert Jones, James L.E.R. Lake, Joseph Lewis, Joseph McCoy, Edward Mills, Hubert Mitchell, Donald Patrice, Edward Hope Ross, Horace Vieira, Ivor Wakefield, William C. Watley, Richard White, Robert Woolward, and those who gave their lives in the Great War of 1939 to 1945. J.E. Alves, D.F.M., Peter Berkeley, Sidney Delisle, A.E. Ferrara, G.G.H. Ferrara, D.F.C., D.F.M., Basil Vera, D.F.C.
Sunday's service included the singing of hymns, scripture readings, and the laying of wreaths by Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd, Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, Resident Judge His Lordship Justice Erwin Moise, President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Farrell Smithon, ex-servicemen, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Nevis Cadet Corps, the Nursing Fraternity, Red Cross Society, Girl Guides, Girls Brigade, Boys Brigade, Seventh-day Adventist Pathfinders, Nevis Air and Seaports Authority, Crossing Guards, and others.
God, we praise you for those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. We ask that you comfort those that still feel the pain of their loss. Keep us mindful that you have promised to comfort those that mourn. God, we praise you for granting us these freedoms. Let us honor those who have served by working for peace. Let us never forget those who have served, and let us never let peace. Lord, hear our prayer.
As is customary, a similar service was held on St. Kitts. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swartzton Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.